creating a barrier?
No. Like, obviously we had that conversation and like, you know, where my head's at. Me and Zara have we have got a very something very good.
Yeah.
I can't lie.
Now that Harris is gone, it's back to the Olivia and Zara drama with Tom in the middle of the two ladies. But hey, it is what it is. And I don't know how many more times Tom can repeat that he and Zara are okay for Olivia to think, maybe it's time for me to move on or for her to come up with a different plan. Anyway, hey there, thanks for stopping by to Girl Valerie again. If you're new to my channel, please don't forget to subscribe. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subs. And leave a like and a comment and turn on the notification bell. In this episode, I'll be reviewing Love Island, season 9, episode 10. And so Aaron and Jesse are tasked with deciding who they choose to go home and who is to stay. And I don't think this was a mystery because Harris already has the scandal going. And I think the producers had to get him out. And this, I think, was the best way to get him out to get as part of an elimination. And of the girls, am I surprised that they chose Anime? No. Just because Anime was not in a couple, she was in a coupling with Kai, but then they both decided that it wasn't working. So they decided to go their separate ways, and I think maybe had she formed a connection with Aaron or somebody else, then it would have been, oh yes, she needs to stay. But because she wasn't in a coupling with anyone and did not appear to be sort of pursuing anything with anyone, this is why I feel she went home. And I liked Anime. I thought she was very peaceful and very quiet. And so it's sad that she had to go home. I wish they just eliminated one guy. Tanya was crying because she said, she was very close with Anime, so which makes sense. And then Olivia. I don't get Olivia. One minute she's crying, oh, I'm going to miss Harris. We were very close. We were very close. I'm going to miss Harris. I'm going to miss Harris. And then the next minute she's now saying, oh, I'm going to put myself first. I'm going to choose myself. And so I've decided that um, I'm going to I'm going to be selfish and put myself first and pursue what I want. And it's like, what really do you want? Do you really want Tom, or do you want Tom because Tom is with somebody else? I have a feeling that if Zara were to move on to somebody else and leave Tom free, Olivia would turn away from that, would turn away from Tom and would start pursuing somebody else. I don't know whether she's genuinely interested in him or she's interested in him because of somebody else. I know some of the girls were trying to explain to Zara that, oh, they do have a history, and it's like everybody in the villa has a history with someone. Everybody has a history. Kai has a history with Anime, with Olivia, uh with Tanil. Um, Ron has a history with Zara. He tried to pursue Zara until he realized she was out of his league. He's got a history with Lana, and I think he's got a history with anyone who's willing to look at him. Um, so I didn't get that bad. So the islanders then sort of have a conversation talking about how, sad it is that Anime and Harris have gone because it's only been a week, but they're going to miss them because they created a very strong bond. And I like the fact that even though the girls appear to isolate Zara, she's always by her man and he's always comfortable with her. And so after crying for a bit and after, being consoled, with Olivia then decides to go and have a conversation with Tom, and it's like, why? Let him chase you. You don't need to keep chasing him. Let him chase you and see how that goes, and then take it from there. So we have Tanya having a conversation with Shaq and sort of explaining to Shaq, oh my God, I was scared. And Shaq sort of saying, I really have strong feelings. I think Shaq has stronger feelings for Tanya than Tanya does. And I'm worried that Tanya's head is going to turn should any guy walk in that tickles her fancy or in Casa Amor, but we'll see how that goes. I don't see it being smooth sailing because they have at least another 5, 6 more weeks. And then we have Tennille and Kai. They're both, I think, are reassessing because they were both in the bottom three, in the bottom. And so I think they're reassessing. They're trying to be more lovey dovey, trying to be more caring. And the interesting thing is, um, Tennille, though they go in for a kiss, you can tell she doesn't seem into it. I think she's just doing it just because she thinks this is what the fans want to see. And I think because she's been in the bottom, we're going to start to see a different side of her just because she's trying to get the fans' attention. And I don't know. We'll see how that couple goes. Kai, on his part, is happy with her. I don't know. And then Olivia pulls Tom aside for a chat, and sort of they're sitting there. She takes him up to the terrace, and they're sitting there, and Tom is also has got a pillow sort of in between them, and she's asking, "Oh, is this supposed to be a border?" And it's like his body language should be telling you that he's really not into you. His body language should be telling you, don't let a guy show you more than once that he's not interested in you. So I don't know how that's going to go. I don't know how that's going to go. Everybody seems just so sad. I think because they this is their really their first elimination, and this is the first time someone has actually. I know David went home, but David was a bombshell. But I think this is the first time one of the OGs has been eliminated, and it's interesting in the sleeping arrangements when they do go to sleep that the fact that you know now that Anime has gone home and Harris has gone home, Olivia sleeps on her own and Kai sleeps on his own. And they were having the conversations. I think Olivia is telling everybody that Tom is saying he's interested in getting to know her and he's got a strong connection with her. I don't think she's being honest because everybody else is fighting her battle. But when we see, clips of Olivia and Tom, he's not saying that. He's talking about his connection with Sarah. So I don't know how that's going to go. Um, in the morning they have a conversation obviously with Olivia making it known that I'm going to be pursuing Tom, and Zara says, it's a bit awkward because I'm sitting here, so it's a bit strange that you're saying you want to pursue someone that I'm in a coupling with. And I know everybody's saying, oh, Zara is being too possessive. She's not being possessive, she's just letting it be known how she feels. Because had Tanil, now that she's in a couple with Ron, had she been behaving the way that Olivia's behaving, I've got a feeling that Lana would be kicking up a storm. I have a feeling that she'll be kicking up a storm, and I'm really sad at the fact that um, is fighting Olivia's battle because he tries to tell Tom that Olivia's better for you because she's got a bit of fire in her, but she's got the right amount, and on the outside world you'd work very well. Whereas with Sarah, you'd be overwhelmed, and it's like, how do you know that you'd be overwhelmed? How? What are you trying to say? Come out with it. Be honest about what you're trying to say. You can't tell someone how they should behave in their relationship when you don't know all the conversations that they're having. So I didn't like that. Even you had Kai chipping in and stuff, and it's like, it's none of your business. This is their relationship. If Tom is not telling you what to do in your sort of couplings, you have no right to tell him what to do in his coupling. And then we suddenly um, have Tom, obviously, after that conversation, go and have a chat with Zara. He tells Zara, he likes their connection, he's happy with where they are, and he can see them working in the outside world, but he wants to just leave, try and explore things with Olivia as well. And I think he's saying this just because he's being pushed into saying that. And this reminds me of the Luca Dami and Andrew situation last season. I don't know why these boys feel the need to sort of chip in and sort of try and force someone to pursue something that he's really not feeling. He does what he's feeling and he knows what's best for him. So I don't get why they're pushing that. And and so Tom has this conversation with Olivia. I think it could be the producers pushing for Tom to continue in this love triangle because Tom initially said he wasn't interested in being in a triangle. And I think the producers are pushing him to be in this triangle just because they feel that this is what the fans want to see. I don't know. We'll see how long that goes. And then you have poor Will and Jesse. Will and Jesse, for me, they do look a bit cute, but I'm still not buying them as a couple. I really don't get their connection. I don't know whether it's because they both grew up in a remote area and what I don't quite get it. I don't quite get it. Will is still on cloud nine. I think he's just happy that somebody likes him and that's it. And then we have, the square, Shag, Tanya, Ron, and Lana. And I don't get it. The fact that Ron is saying we are the two strongest couples, and it's like, what do you mean two strongest couples? Your head is always turning. every time a female walks past, it could be a female dog you head will turn. It could be a female bee your head will turn. So far, your head is turned for every single person that has come into the villa. So I don't know what makes you suddenly think that you're the strongest couple. And we've just seen how Tanya behaved around David. So I don't get that as well. Ron has a conversation with Zara, and for me, it's out of the blue because I remember Jesse was trying to push Zara to pursue Aaron, and it's like, why are you pushing Zara to pursue Aaron? Why are you not telling um Olivia, who's not in a coupling, to pursue Aaron? And I didn't get that. I don't know whether it's the producers trying to sort of separate Tom and and Olivia because they feel that that's what's best for them. I don't get it. I don't get it. Um, Olivia, Zara did say that she had a strong connection um with Aaron. He's someone she feels she would date on the outside world, and it's like, I don't know. And then they get a text message to say, that it's 90s night. They're going to have a party, and you know that as soon as they say party, there is a dumping, or there is a recoupling, or there's a bombshell coming in. A party always means something. A party is never just a party. So the girls then find out that the boys are going to be choosing who they want to recouple with. But before the boys choose, we have two new bombshells come in. We have Ellie, who's 25, and we have Spencer, who's 24. And to me, it doesn't make sense that they're bringing in young guys, when they have girls that are sort of 25 and above. I wish they would bring in people that are a bit older. I don't know whether it's because they don't have any applicants that are that age, or they feel that the people that they have won't mesh very well with the girls. I don't get that. So Spencer and Ellie arrive, and they are told that they will get first dibs, and it's a bit like, oh, at least give them time to sort of get to know someone. In the end, they're just going to pick someone because they like the way they look. And I have a funny feeling that Ellie's going to pick Tom, and then it's going to be all out war between Ellie, Azara, and whoever else. I think they should. I don't think they'll do a dumping because I think they should be equal in numbers. Because now that they kicked out two people, I think there's equal numbers for everyone left in the villa. I don't know. We'll see how that goes. Anyway, thanks guys for watching. Please don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Bye everyone.